So it's now 6 in the morning. It's story time. So I have two cats. Some of you might know. I have a large gray one, and I have a tuxedo. It's very skinny. And the large gray cat tends to sleep with me at night. So he's usually in the bed with me. He was on the bed with me around 3:30, I guess today at night. And all of a sudden, he leaps off the bed. And about maybe half a second later, I hear what sounds like somebody slamming their sneaker soles onto the floor. Technical difficulties. Anyway, I hear this piercing shriek, followed by this growl. So, it's early in the morning. I was already awake because my sleep cycle is just fucked. But anyway, sorry, I'm a little worked up. Anyway, I go downstairs and coming out of the kitchen is my tuxedo with a rat in his mouth. And when I say rat, I don't mean like a little mouse. I mean like this thing was half the size of my cat with the tail. So, okay, what am I going to do? Because if I rush toward the cat, I'm going to spook him. So I turn the lights on and I come toward my kitty, and he's guarding his prize, and he's very proud of himself. He is a very proud animal in general. My gray cat starts toward my tuxedo, and the tuxedo freaks out because he thinks now his prize is going to be stolen away. So he starts toward the stairs that go upstairs. Obviously, I can't have him do that, so I kind of gently coax him around to the side of the other side of the room. Sorry, I'm just a little freaked. So I get him to drop the wrap. I put a wooden box over it, and I put a heavy binder on top, and then I get my cat away from it, and I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'll just grab a garbage bag and pick it up and just be done with it. So the cat has moved away. I lift the box. The rat is not dead. It's injured because I heard bone crunching and snapping, and I've had cats my entire life, so I know how they kill things and I know how they tend to maim them. But it's very much alive. It's breathing. It's struggling to get up. So now I feel horrible because I know it's suffering. I call my cat back over and I'm like, you need to kill this rat. And he's a luxury cat. He doesn't kill things. He gets served food on a pretty ceramic bowl. So he's just staring at me like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm like, oh my god, okay. So I go to put the box back on it, and my cat, the tuxedo, grabs the rat and he starts to run for the stairs. And I freak out, and I don't know what I did, but I just plead with my cat. I'm like, Lolly, no. And he stops and he looks at me. And I look at him, and he doesn't go up the stairs, which is the first time he's not run up the stairs when he's motioned that he's going to go up. So I must look horrible. I crinkling a bag in my hand, so he's terrified of bags. So he wants to bolt. Meanwhile, the other cat is slowly coming toward, the other cat's name is Leo. So Leo is coming toward Lolly, which is upsetting Lolly even further. He gets agitated because he thinks that Leo is going to take his prize away. So he starts snarling. So as I get closer to Lolly, I gently tow Leo away. And I had some kind of connection with my cat because I am just pleading from the bottom of my heart, if he runs upstairs with this living rat, I'm never going to find it. it's just going to be gone. So I don't know how it happened, but he let me get all the way next to him. He dropped the rat, he left. I grabbed it with a plastic bag. It's very much alive. And I tied the bag up and I put the bag in a Ziploc bag and I sealed it shut. He is going to suffocate, he or she. And I don't know how I feel about that, but it's a fellow mammal and I feel horrible that it's suffering. But at the same time, rats carry diseases and I don't want to risk spilling its blood or touching it or I don't know anything, just even snapping its neck in the bag. I just didn't, I couldn't, it's not in me to kill things. I mean, maybe I should have, but I was freaking out. And I know it's a rat. You're gonna be like, it's a rat. You're a big ass woman. I'm like, yes, I know, but it was early in the morning, followed by like lots of creepy sounds my cats were making, and then there's this rat, and then just all this crap is happening, and my brain is fucked, like on the best of times. So anyway, the rat's in the bag. And then I put that bag in a Ziploc and I sealed it and I put it down to the bottom of the stairs. And then I proceeded to text my landlord and be like, there's a rat in the apartment. Anyway, as of right now, the landlord has the rat. The cat, um, like a few minutes after I'd bagged and taken the rat down, I took a couple of minutes to just compose myself. And then I went up to my cat and I pet him and told him he was a good boy and he was did such a good job and he was such a good hunter. And I gave him lots of blinks and I rubbed his fur and he was very happy and very proud of himself. And then he got his favorite thing in the whole world, which is dry food. So he probably won't wake me up later on today. Um, so that's my rat story. Obviously, the exterminators were here a couple of days ago, but obviously they said they sealed all the holes and the rats could not get through. But apparently that's not the case. So yeah, I could not get a hold of anyone. So I'm telling you, yay! Thank you, friend, for listening to my story. I probably should get some sleep. I won't, but I probably should. Um, yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you're having a rat-free day. Bye, 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 bye.